Hi, my name is Mikella, and this is my final project for UF 100 on how coronavirus has affected students. This school semester has been crazy to say the least, with the quarantine, all schoolwork going online, and everything around the coronavirus which has affected students around the world. It is hard for the universities to know exactly what their students need during this time of crisis, but some studies have shown what it takes for a student to succeed online. According to Joseph Simplicio, who wrote the article Strategies to Improve Online Student Academic Success and Increase University Persistence Rates, a study conducted at Kennesaw State University in Georgia that tested the effectiveness of practices such as welcome emails and periodic contact from instructors discovered that inconsistent and unscheduled contact was not effective in preventing high course dropout rates. This shows that one way a university can assure their students' success is by scheduling meeting times or emailing their students individually to see if they have any questions. In another article called The Role of Emotions in the Experience of Online Learning, Challenges and Opportunities, it talks about the emotional aspect of online schooling and how students' emotions suffer without the face-to-face contact with their instructors. Especially when students have depression, anxiety, or some kind of disorder that affects their emotions, staying at home all day and not having the face-to-face connections if they can't figure something out can be very difficult for them. This shows one thing that BSU is doing right, in my opinion, because my teachers all either set up discussion boards for questions, have Zoom calls, or send me emails asking if I need any additional help with any of the work. At the University of Central Florida, they did a study to see what worked for their online students and what did not work. Patsy Moskal stated that the students at this university liked when they could be more flexible with their assignments online. This allowed them to do their homework when they could and not stress about work and other things while stressing about school at the same time. This is something that some of my classes have, but some do not. Some of my classes make me take tests at an exact time on a specific date that doesn't always work for everyone. This is one thing that only some of my classes are doing, but I can see how the lack of time given to teachers to prepare for this online work might make it hard for them to know what to do. The students in the study at the University of Central Florida did not like the different technology that each class used. It was hard for them to adapt to using one of the new virtual class components, so trying to learn all of them in a very short amount of time was difficult. Most of my classes are all using the same type of technology, so this isn't as much of a problem for me as it was for them. This study helps to show what some colleges do right and what some do wrong during online school. One thing the Boise State could improve on, which is said to be helpful for online students in the article High Impact Educational Practices, is give students high impact activities. This would allow students to think more deeply with more time and effort put into the activities, and also, it might force some of the students to talk more with their instructors and peers for help. In my opinion, some classes at Boise State have been giving busy work assignments during the online school because they don't always know what to do. But with more time to change from in-person to online, they could create more high-impact activities for us students. Some of the things that I believe BSU is doing right include those scheduled meeting times, asking their students if they need help, having our best interest in mind, and overall just wanting us to succeed. There have been times where I have had to work at the hospital on nights that I didn't think I had to work, so I could not do the homework I had for that day. All I did was email my teachers what happened, and they were very generous, knowing that this time is difficult and showing they want me to succeed by giving me an extra day or two to get the work done. Overall, Boise State and all universities at this time are struggling to give their students the education they need to succeed, but there are a lot of things they can do to help, and BSU is doing a great job at helping their students during this time of crisis.